Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's number 40.
3, I think?
No.
Did we say 43 or is it 42?
I think it's 42.
We looked this up and I totally already forgot.
It was like a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to this week's episode of Thinking
It is
Outside the
42.
Pod, episode number 42.
Alright,
Yes.
I was one off. I was at least close.
We are coming at you live from,
Wherever we are.
I don't think we're live, this is taped, but yeah,
It's-
Pod Studio.
It's live when you listen to it.
Yeah, you know. But be your host this week, guys. I'm Patrick, and I'm joined today with
Just Fisher.
Fisher. Welziak is my companion on this podcast journey today.
Oh.
Jimmy ended up taking a whole bunch of time off.
Yep.
What do you think Jimmy's doing right now?
Sleeping?
Really?
I don't know. I saw him earlier, so he may not actually be
So
sleeping.
he's probably not sleeping.
I bet doing a whole bunch of nothing.
I wonder if he's like seen any good movies or anything. He's probably at a movie right now, I bet you.
He might be. I mean, I know he loves his movies.
What kind of good movies came out recently? What, off the top of your head, have you know of any?
You know, I don't know. I mean, like, because Guardians of the Galaxy finally came out on DVD, but in theaters, I was like, I don't know.
I haven't watched TV in a little while.
Yeah. So, I mean, I finally watched the fourth Transformers movie. Watched that yesterday
Just
with my
4
dad.
of them?
There is.
What's the last one?
What is it, Extinction or something like
That's
that?
the one with the Dinobots,
Dinosaurs,
right?
Yeah. It was horrible.
Really?
It was really bad.
Wow.
The entire time of the movie, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was so lost on what in the world was going on.
Did it still? They already got over like that whole shake in the action scenes, though, right? Like the first one where it had all that shaking, like
No,
the
it's-
camera shakes in the action.
There
so-
was random crap.
You really
a lot,
can't tell
a lot
what's
of,
going on?
a lot of slow motion.
Really?
Yes, so like overuse of slow motion. You're just like, for the 6th time, you're like, why are we still slow motion? Doing slow motion.
These guys are from robots from another planet. They should have already, not have to. They should already be more advanced in slow motion, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you're just like the human characters. You're like 2/3 of the cast. You're like, can you please just truck them off the ship now already? I mean, it's like they're assholes. Just
I'm sick
please.
of this.
I'm like, it's like hell. If I were there, I'm like half the cast would be dead. I'd be
So
like,
Transformers Age of Extinction should just die.
yeah, I'd be like, all right, douchebag, I'm just gonna kick you off the ship because apparently it doesn't matter. I mean, nobody's gonna notice.
Apparently it didn't matter.
Because it's like you're not doing anything. You're just dragging me down. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Just wasting everybody's time.
It was pretty bad, or at least I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I went in with my expectations pretty low, and I was surprised. I didn't expect it to go any lower than that.
Really?
And it did. I was,
Have you seen the rest of them, the other 3?
I've definitely seen the first 2. I think I've seen the third one. I don't remember.
The third one's like Dark Side of the Moon or something?
I think so. I don't remember.
I
After
don't
the
remember
first,
either.
the first one was good, and then the other ones were crap. I was just like, eh.
Yeah, I think I've seen the first 2 maybe. I don't think I've seen 3 and 4. I'm not sure either though.
So I mean, like the graphics are cool and all, but other than that, it's too much explosions.
Old fast.
Yeah, it's like too much slow motion. You're just like, it's.
Did you want to walk out of the theater?
I didn't go to a theater. It was
Where'd you see it?
in our house.
Did you just want to like
We
turn
got
off the TV or something?
I mean, I watched through it all. I was just, just zoning out the entire time.
Zoning
Or,
out.
It was one of those of I would, when you get those bad movies and you start like punching holes in the story and stuff like that. That's what I was doing the entire time. And I was like, there was
That's
nothing
no
holding
fun.
me back.
Yeah, we got to see what kind of movies. I know right now it's like that Christmas season, so everybody's like watching like those Rudolph cartoons and stuff like that on Netflix.
Yeah.
The topic we have for today is we've got a little list we found on BuzzFeed. It's called 46 Genius Stocking Stuffers You'll Want to Keep for Yourself.
So, all right, yeah, we're already in the Christmas spirit, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't exist in me. I mean, I like Christmas time.
What are you,
and all.
a Grinch?
No, I'm not a Grinch. Just I'm not one to do big giant celebrations and stuff for Christmas.
Really?
Really any holiday. I don't do. We have a nice dinner and we get together as family and stuff like that. But we never, we're not ones where we put a million lights on our house.
Why not? I don't put lights on.
Because we put some lights up, but we're not like one of those super houses that like light up the entire neighborhood and stuff like that. I mean,
Really? Why not, man? That's not... Well, I mean, I wouldn't do it either, because then you have to take all that stuff down eventually, right?
yeah. Well, also, like, our family, we grew up in like military bases and stuff like that for when we
So
were
they
kids.
didn't allow that stuff, or what?
Well, you can't when you're in like basically like a big giant apartment complex. Essentially, you can't really, you can only
Get
do
too
so much.
creative.
Yeah, And it's one of those for us, since our apartments were always so small, like we ended up with like a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree that's only about maybe 3 feet tall or whatever. I mean, we still have the darn thing. I mean,
that's kind of what I want to go get a Christmas tree, but I want a little one this year. I don't want like a real big one, just so like it doesn't shed so much, and so that you get the feeling of it, maybe the smell. Because I don't like fake Christmas trees because they don't smell like real Christmas trees,
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, well, all the leaves fall off. Well, it's like fucking water your Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, it's like I've never had a real Christmas tree. I mean, we've always just used the little Charlie Brown one that we've had for 20 plus years.
You gotta buy
or
a real
whatever.
Christmas tree. The smell will freaking freak you out. You wake up in the morning, you be like,
What the hell is that?
it smells like a forest in here.
That's when I start sneezing because allergies and crap.
Yeah,
Like,
for real. Then you find out you're allergic to real Christmas trees.
I think my sister's allergic to pine trees, so
shit. So that's probably why y'all haven't had one.
I don't think that's. We just didn't have
Well, I
space
hope
for
that's not why. I hope that's why you haven't had one, because like if what if
I don't know.
you guys just don't care she's allergic to
Well,
Christmas
I
trees?
said I think I don't know if it's true or not. I remember I think there's some sort of tree
Like,
she's
stop
allergic
sneezing.
to. Like, it's Christmas. Be happy.
Christmas. All right, let's see. Getting into the number one thing on our list here. A bacon dish towel.
Bacon dish towel. Oh,
When I
man.
first heard this, I thought it was a dish towel in the shape of bacon, or
Okay.
maybe a towel that smelled like bacon, but it's not. At
Smelled
all.
like bacon, that'd be kind of gross, but in the shape of bacon would actually be pretty cool.
This one says, it has a little saying on it. It says, if at first you don't succeed, try bacon.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some bacon around it. That looks a little big for a dish towel, though, don't you think?
Yeah. That definitely looks, at least the picture we're showing. I guess we'll try to get a picture up or something later.
Yeah, we'll send this link to Jimmy, and Jimmy will make his magic happen.
Yay.
He'll be working on this from wherever he is. So
If he wants to, I don't know. He's got a while off, so it may be a while before this video comes out.
let's see. This thing says everybody loves bacon, and everyone with a kitchen could use some tea towels. Boom.
That's too big to be a tea towel, at least the one that we showed. I mean, that's...
Yeah, that's kind of huge. It's like covering this guy's torso from like the top of his shoulders to like right above his knees.
Yeah, because it's not quite big enough to be like a bath towel, but it's pretty close. That's a pretty big towel.
Well, I'm sure like a little person, they could use this as a bath towel.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah, okay.
It's smaller.
Maybe some kid towels.
Kids, yeah, maybe kid could.
All right, let's see. Number 2, a crumb vacuum. Oh, by the way, the bacon towel you can pick up for about $15 online somewhere.
$15. I guess that's fine for a towel.
A crumb vacuum. How big is this thing, you think? Do you think it's like a...
Looking at the size of it, it looks to be about the size of maybe a mouse. I mean, not the
it
animal
says at
mouse,
the
but...
bottom, get one of these adorable mouse vacuums for your messy foodie friend. And it's a little white contraption. It looks, it's in the egg shape, flat at the bottom with a little mouse face drawn in the front. It's all white. And it appears to be eating up some kind of crumbs on what is that, like a granite countertop maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, guys, how much? It looked like it said it was only like $11 or something like that?
$11.99. So it's
12
probably
bucks.
about the size of a fist maybe.
I'd say not even that, because looking at the picture there, it looks probably about the size of like a computer mouse, maybe.
Yeah, that is tiny. What kind of little ass crumbs is that thing going to pick up?
It's not going to pick up much. I mean, cool idea. I mean, like I've always kind of wanted one of those Roomba things, just because I'm lazy. I hate the vacuum. I'd love to see
I
a
love
little robot go.
that video, yeah, with the cat on it. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, with the shark
Oh,
suit
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yes, I've seen that one.
That is fucking funny. I love that video.
Well, another one that I saw was pretty funny was some guys up in Austin. What they did is they had 2 Roombas, and they put a knife on one end and they just kind of duct taped to it, and they put balloons on the back of them, and they let them go to see how long before one popped the other's balloon. I mean, it's very quick. Eventually it did
Zumba
pop it.
competitions.
Yeah,
What was that show? BattleBots, right? Remember that
BattleBots,
show? Is
yes.
that something like that? Where they just
Kinda.
instead of making a badass robot that can battle, they just like take knives to them?
I mean, they were just doing it for shits and giggles. I mean, they weren't doing it in that style, but yeah, I mean, you could pretty much say that's more or less the same
It's a
thing.
Roomba BattleBot. They got to bring that show back, man.
That's probably syndicated somewhere.
All right, there's a couple of them we'll go through real quick here. Number 3 and 4 look pretty not so interesting. Number 3 is a glasses contact lens case. It's in the shape of some black hipster eyeglasses, and they open up from the top and put your contacts in them.
I guess. I mean, I don't wear contacts or glasses,
Yeah,
so
I
I mean,
wouldn't like that. That's an awful gift. That's something that I'd re-gift in a hurry. Like this next one, metallic temporary tattoos.
that's not all right.
How many temporary tattoos are you wearing right now?
None.
How many metallic temporary tattoos would you wear?
4,000. No, none. Why? You know, I mean, I've kind of outgrown the temporary ones.
The non-committal tattoo. Is that what I say? Committal, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The non-committal tattoo lover. Metallic temporary tattoos. They got some
Well,
feathers on the
why would you want
looking chick.
Why would you want metal ones? I don't understand.
You know what? I honestly think this is a leftover gift that somebody bought during Halloween.
Yeah, maybe.
That they're just like giving out now because they realized that they didn't use it because they didn't want to seem weird wearing temporary tattoos.
Well, because one thing that I think is cool for the temporary ones, have you ever seen like the henna tattoos or whatever? Kind of like the brown ones. Those look pretty nice.
Yeah,
those look cool. I mean, you know, when those are done, those are pretty nice.
But you have to go to like a certain person that knows how to do that, right? Or is it just like some kind of pin you can buy yourself?
I don't know. The one time that I got one, it was one of those. It was
you got one?
Yeah, I was a kid. I mean, it was one of those.
Really?
It was pretty cool.
I thought it was like a woman thing.
I don't know. I was a kid. I was like, I don't know. I mean,
What was it? What was it?
Huh?
What did you get? Like,
I think it was a lizard, if I remember right, or something. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
If I ever had a daughter, I want to name her Lizard. So everybody will call her Liz, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's short for Elizabeth." I think I've said this before.
You've told me, yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, Liz, huh? What is that short for, Elizabeth?" And she'll be like, "No, my name is Lizard." I think that would be awesome.
And you know, your daughter would be pretty sad.
I don't think she'd be sad. She'd be a hell of a kid. Lizard.
Or I don't know. Actually, if you just call her that, I don't think she'd care. Actually,
she'd be like, "That's my name. My name is Lizard."
Everybody else would be like, everybody else would laugh, but.
Yeah, but she'd be a cool kid. Still, how many kids you know named Lizard?
None.
Exactly. I'm gonna make that the next big name for like the next, and like when they do those name counts to see what top names are for that year or whatever.
Oh,
everybody's kid's gonna be named Lizard.
Well, it's like the craziest name I've heard was Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Zoltan. I did hear. He was a real cool guy. I mean, he was a real cool guy. That was back at U of H.
Zoltan. Wasn't that like a villain for like Voltron or something?
Zoltar, I think.
Something like that. Was that his name? Is it the same name or is it?
No. It was some. It was Zoltan, I think it was, if I remember. It was something. If it wasn't that, it was something real close. I mean,
that is crazy.
That
is crazy. That's crazier than Lizard.
Yeah, it was crazy name. The guy was real cool though. He was, a real creative guy.
Cool. All right. Zoltan, or what was his name?
I think it was Zoltan, if I remember right.
His parents were on drugs.
Who knows?
You know what else is on drugs? This next gift, number 5, the hashtag the selfie for $14.99. You can attach something to your phone and use it as a remote, like a wired remote control to take selfies with, so that you're not, I guess, struggling to hit the button on your phone.
I guess. I don't know. I don't take a lot of selfies. I mean, I can't imagine it being that hard to...
I used to take a lot of selfies. I haven't done it in a while. I guess I should start doing it again.
What, I see you doing them all the time.
Well, no, I'm like just taking pictures of other shit. You know what I mean? Like around me.
Oh, I guess.
I take pictures of lots of stuff. I like pictures, but I need to make more friends that take pictures of me so I don't seem like a narcissistic asshole. You know
what? I thought you were a narcissistic asshole.
Well, I mean, come on.
Or at least you're trying not to appear like a narcissistic asshole.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There you go. So I don't appear like a narcissistic asshole. I need other people to take pictures of me so I look like I'm not just doing this to myself on the rigs.
So now you're just a friendly asshole.
Yeah, you know, maybe a little not narcissistic, but just asshole. We've got a guest in studio today, guys.
We got no Jimmy today?
No what?
No Jimmy.
No Jimmy?
No Jimmy.
I was texting him trying to get him to pull the Jared strategy, but he didn't want to do it, so.
Who's he playing against?
Jimmy?
Go get Taco in a little while. We'll do a fantasy football wrap up at
He's
the end of
playing
this.
against me, Jimmy.
We'll put that in. Plug that in at the end.
And LaFell just fumbled for a pick six.
Ooh.
I mean a pick six, fumble, and then.
Say hi to the camera so everybody can see you. Our friend Izzy's going down today in fantasy football, guys.
Hey, it's whatever, man. So is this guy.
What kind of stuffing? What kind of present would you buy somebody to stock in their stuffing?
To put in the stuffing? Stockings? What?
To stuff in their stacking.
Stocking stuffing.
Don't listen to what I say. Listen to what I mean.
Stocking stuffing.
Okay, to put in their stocking. I don't know. When I was a kid, my parents used to put a little Hot Wheels car.
Yeah. That's a pretty traditional one. That and like candy and stuff. Yeah.
I got He-Man and G.I. Joes, I think, in mine.
Yeah, sometimes
candy and a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah.
I think now you should put like liquor bottles, right?
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be what I'd want.
Like those little liquor bottles. I used to
awesome.
get a bunch of them, make them into salt and pepper shakers. And just put like an S and a P on them.
Not bad.
Yeah, you like poke holes at the top with like a nail.
That sounds legit.
Pretty cool. I'm telling you, I was the only kid. I got 2 of them at the house right now. I've got a Jägermeister salt and pepper shaker. Those little Jägermeister bottles.
Bad.
Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yup. I mean, when they run out or they get old, you just throw them away and you go buy no more little
I was
bottles.
gonna say they're not super expensive, so you could totally do that.
Let's see what Izzy thinks of this next stocking stuffer. Number 6, mustache and lip glass markers. Why would you need to use these, Izzy?
I mean, to be the coolest guy at the party, you know.
Which ones do you use, the mustache or the lips?
Maybe the mustache.
Foster?
So, I don't know. I don't like either of them, but it depends on who I'm with.
It's like a his and a her set, right?
Yeah.
One for you, one for
So
your woman.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't drink out of freaking wine glasses, first of all. If I could hang these things on a beer, then it'd be different. Or maybe like a shot glass. These are some wine glass looking things, and it makes it look a little classy, but at the same time, it's like, who, honestly, as a guy, would, I don't know, would a real man with like a mustache be drinking out of a wine glass, you think? Maybe like in France?
I
Sure.
think the real man would have the mustache already on him.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to mark his shit with this. Is a bullshit one right here. All right, here's a good one. Izzy, you want to announce this one?
The mini keyring flask.
What do you think about that, Fisher?
Definitely be, good for hanging out with family and stuff like that. So what the hell's
Like
hanging out
during
for Karen?
Christmas time, right?
Don't worry about it. It's,
Like, how much do you think you could fit in there? It looks like maybe a shot, maybe 2 shots.
looks like to be about a shot. I mean,
So you'd have to like keep stumbling to the bathroom to refill it. Like you hide the liquor bottle in the toilet, and like in the tank of the toilet, you pick up the thing and put the bottle in there. And like every time you take a shot, you just go back to the bathroom and fill it up again.
like, oh man, he has to go to the bathroom all the
Yeah.
time. You're like, yeah, small bladder.
Yeah, I feel like a girl. What do you think?
I'd use it. I'd
Yeah?
probably use it. Maybe to,
I'd have a couple of them like on a necklace, maybe, right?
He's having about 40 of them.
Yeah, they're like, shit, this guy knows how to party.
take it to the club, man. Those
Fisher?
shots are like $8 a shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like this thing, man, that would be a good idea. Hook a couple of those to your belt and like stick them in your pockets and go to the bar.
Is that a mini keyring flask in your pocket, or are you just happy to see
I'm
me?
just
It's
happy to
both.
see. All right, Fisher, number 8. What do we got here?
Mini emergency kit. So, is
Are
that?
those rubbers?
I don't. Is
It
it?
looks like it. Wait. Oh, wait.
Is it a little first aid kit? I can't tell.
I see like a sewing thing and a safety pin and a
Shimergent.
button.
Yeah, it looks. I guess it looks like it might be.
That's for like a girl, dude.
It's
It's a sewing kit, nail polish remover.
yeah. Okay, so it's
Is that a
not-
little bag of
Stain
deodorant? Does it
remover?
say deodorant?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay, so it's a women's
She
thing.
emergency. See, it says
She
she emergency.
emergency. There we go.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
So yeah, so not
Yeah,
for
it's
us.
Totally a
Yeah,
girl
so
thing.
if I got one of these in my stuffing, I'd probably throw it away. How about this here?
passport.
Oh, okay. So one of those things that you can't scan the cards with like a card reader, or like some cards you can scan wirelessly and stuff like that. I think that's one of those things.
So this
Yeah,
is
the
something
R-
that you would stuff in like somebody who's really paranoid stocking, right?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think?
Totally.
Like if they're
Yeah.
wearing pocket protectors and stuff like that, yes, they would probably like that.
Yeah, this is like some paranoid shit, I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, we're getting to the point to where we may start. They'll need better protection on cards, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
Just put one of those pocket
even like my
pussies in there.
the what?
The pocket pussy. Just put one of those in the stocking.
Put one of those in their stocking.
Not that I need one. I'm
Oh.
just saying.
Somebody knows what to get Izzy for his stocking.
Hey, my girlfriend is there for me.
She'll do it. She'll get you one.
She's like, hey, I'm not gonna be around anymore. Here's a pocket.
She's all here. Just use this when I'm not around.
Oh, jeez.
Man, but the thing is, like, well, these are like the little sleeves that they give you at the bank ATM cards, right? So if that's the case, how many people actually keep those things around? Do you still use the sleeve for your ATM card?
No.
Do you?
Use the what? Say again.
The sleeve, you know how when you get your ATM card, they usually give you one of those from the bank and they put it in there and they're like, use your card, sir.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, it'll last like 5 whole seconds before you like fold
Yeah.
it up and throw it in the back seat or like in the glove box.
Well, but I think this is more. It's not just like a little paper thing. What it's supposed to do is like how they're starting to put the RFID chips in these things.
yeah, maybe
It's
like
supposed to stop things from reading it, because if you just have it in your pocket, like somebody can really scan your pocket and then they'll just
they
get
can
the.
scan my jeans anytime. All right.
TSA.
Here's a good one. Like and dislike stamps. Self-inking stamps of approval or lack thereof. Good for up to 5,000 assertions. This is from a company called Jailbreak Collective, it looks like. They sell for $12, and it's a square or rectangular stamp with a thumbs up like and a thumbs down dislike, kind of like the Facebook stuff. What would you guys use these for?
Everything. Oh man.
Definitely run out of dislike one before I run out of
Yeah,
like
there'd just
one.
be dislike stamps
Just
all
this-
over the place. Everything.
On people when
It's
they
like
sleep.
foreheads.
Yeah, that's
I was
exactly.
gonna say, there you go. There's a new whoever gets drunk first. There you go. A bunch of dislikes on your face.
All right, let's see. Number 11, it looks like it's for Izzy, I believe. Or Fisher, maybe both of them. Makeup spatulas.
Spatulas or spatulas? Yeah, spatulas.
Spatulas?
Makeup spatulas?
What is that for?
These little spatulas get to the drop of every drop of makeup that comes in before the bottle. It comes in the bottle for the makeup guru who wants to get all the bang for her buck. So basically, you use these little things to scrape out your makeup from the bottom of these jars that you use, or like nail polish jars, I guess, or lipstick. What is that?
It's like the toothpaste, dude. It's like, you squeeze that shit to the very end.
Yeah, and that's for bottles and stuff. I mean, not for makeup, but I mean, if they had it for other stuff, it'd be cool.
But like, isn't buying that for somebody telling them that you think they're cheap,
Or like the peanut butter.
right?
Depends.
Probably, yeah.
They're like, dude, what the fuck, man? I could just go buy another bottle of nail polish. Fuck these things. All right, here's one that I want. LED shoe lights.
Oh man,
There's a green and a red. That's the
Christmas colors.
Christmas
yeah.
colors, and they're on some white Converse that I'd probably wear. So I
Because they don't make
those.
no size 11s anymore with the Batman light ups,
Nope.
So you gotta get these.
Unless they, like they sell like what, like kids up to like size 3 or something with the light up shoes in the bottom. So like this is like for grown up adults who would like to have their shoes light up still, right?
That's right, because they don't sell them in 11 anymore.
Have you found any, Fisher?
They don't come in 14 wide, so I mean, that's unfortunate.
Well, this is for you then, man.
Yes, I
For
could probably-
$5, we can stuff your stacking. So during Christmas, you'd have a red and a green button at the bottom of your shoe,
Sweet.
and then like you could turn off the lights and we could find.
I say,
you.
do they flash on and on every time I step? Because they do that, that'd be freaking
I
awesome.
don't know. Let's see what it says down here. Keep your overachieving nighttime running friends out of harm's way with these little lights. Yeah, anybody who runs at night is.
I think that'd be more distracting. You see these red and green lights just walking around.
You want to say what this one is?
Library card socks. What the hell?
$12, and they have the author, title, and date due, just like those old school library book cards when you go check them out, right?
Yep.
It's definitely for a reader, but it's kind of weird, I guess.
I guess
these for nerds?
It's
Yeah.
hippies, I guess, or they're hipsters, not hippies. I guess I don't know.
I'm thinking like librarian, but
I've never been a book nerd, so it's like.
well, I like books, but I would hate these socks.
What would you even wear them with?
I don't even know.
It's like a weird color that you can't even.
It's like a
Match
yellow.
with
Well, it's
anything.
the same color
Like
as
an
those
off
cards.
yellow.
Yeah, like a manila or
Yeah.
beige. What is this here? Fisher?
Envelope opener? Does
Oh,
anybody
very-
even, do we even get envelopes anymore? I mean, I do sometimes, but
I just use my fingers to tear
Yeah,
them apart.
I
These
just-
are in the shapes of, what is that, like a bird?
I guess.
Looks like a Twitter.
Like a Twitter bird,
Twitter bird.
that mated with the Nike swoosh.
See, if you're gonna get cool one though, you gotta get one because we had one from Japan. That was it looked like a little samurai sword. And that thing
would
was
be a cool
awesome.
one.
It was real cool.
That would be a cool
I think we still have it somewhere, but
10.
Number
Oh, Bill had
15.
one of these the other day.
10-foot iPhone cable. Tell us what Bill said about it.
He said you can charge your phone from here to Helotes. That's where he lives.
But remember, he was trying to pick it all up, and like he's just having like the hardest time with it.
Dang, I don't remember. What did he say?
No, I don't remember either. I was hoping you would.
Oh,
But yeah,
10-foot long iPhone charge case cable. That's fine.
I think there's such a thing as too much cable for charging.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on if you don't want to get anywhere close to your computer. Because I've got a 20-foot long Ethernet cable that I use for my desktop, so that's
Really?
stupid. Yeah. I mean, we've had it for
And
years.
this thing is $35 though. I would not pay that. I
Well,
don't know.
No, that's.
I would splice like two 6-foot cables together to make a 12-foot, and you can pick those up at like the dollar store for like $3 a pop.
Yeah, if you know how to splice.
Well, you just disconnect everything and then reconnect the same colors, right?
In theory, if you can.
How about this one? A folding beer glass.
Oh. That'd be cool, but you would look kind of lame when you're like, all right, I want a beer, and you flip it up or whatever.
What I want to know is, what if you get drunk and you go to grab the glass and you hit the top and then it all folds down?
Well, you get party foul, but I
That's,
guess I don't
yeah,
know.
you're
And
done.
then there goes your beer.
Yeah, then you gotta buy another one. You're like, damn it. I'm pretty sure you have to apply a decent amount of force to push it down.
Well, I don't know, man, because some of these, they're like, it looks like you just turn it upside down and shake it, and like the thing locks into place.
Yeah.
So I mean, and after a few beers, you get like, you know, super strong and shit. So, right?
Yeah.
You turn into Superman.
Yeah, you just don't know your own
Superman to the
strength
brother.
after a few drinks. You're like, "Arr," and then you got a lap full of beer, probably cold beer. These look really neat. I don't know that I'd actually use them.
Yeah, this. So heat resistant trivets, I guess. I mean,
They look
it's
like
for-
jacks.
It's for yeah. It's
What
for.
the hell's a trivet?
It's a.
What?
I guess.
Trivet. What the hell's a trivet?
I guess it's a thing you stick like a pot on. It looks like so instead of doing just like a one of those little cork
pot
things.
holders,
Yeah.
or like that cork stuff, like that teak wood thing. These are like little rubber jacks. It looks like they go under your pots.
See, but that looks like the issue is with those is if you don't, if you misbalance them, you may flip over the pot. I mean, it's
Spill
yeah.
pot stew all over yourself.
It's like who's gonna guess a perfect circle to put the pot under? You gotta guess, and then you gotta hope you put it in the right spot.
Oh, we should go over to this one right here.
Oh, geez, what?
Let's pick a couple more, and then we're moving on to this better one.
Actually, we don't got too much time left. Yeah.
All right, well, let's go through some of these. We're giving up on the stocking stuffing because, yeah, those
Stuffing
last ones,
stockers.
stocking stuffers. What did I say? Stuffing stockings? Whatever.
Stocking stuffers.
All right, here's some things real quick before we let you guys go that Back to the Future promised we would have by 2015. Fisher, you want to go ahead with this one?
Food hydrators. I mean, kind of. I mean, we've got the packaged food and stuff. I mean, that's pretty similar. I mean, it's not a little machine that does it, but
But this one looks great. It's a Black & Decker hydrator. They put this little pizza in, and then
Yeah.
they pull it out in a few seconds, and it's like fully expanded, like a large pizza.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we don't have that, no, but we do have the
Why don't we have stuff like this yet?
because it's probably not actually something you can make.
Oh, those
Power
are already,
laces.
I think those were already in the making.
Didn't Nike make some already?
Nike made they're called what are they called? Fly.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
that-
called
yeah,
the McFlies. Or
That I
something
don't
like
think
that.
would be too hard, but
The
you'd have.
McFlies.
The only issue is your shoes would be a little bit bigger because you'd have to have the mechanism to pull the laces. But I mean, that's definitely doable.
Those look cool as hell, though. I would totally rock the Back to the Future Power Lace Nikes.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I want a pair right now. Let's see what this next one is. Number 3, automatic dog walkers.
That can be done. You
Like,
said-
we hook it up to the Roomba, right?
Yeah.
You
I mean, you could totally- yeah.
Everywhere in the street though.
I mean, yeah, your dog, you'd have no control over the dog, but I mean, it's totally doable.
How about self-drying jackets?
Well, we've got
Pretty cool. I mean,
water-resistant jackets. So, I mean, we have something close to it. I mean,
Yeah, but remember this one like blows itself up and dries and then
yeah,
shoots
we don't
back
have
out?
that, but I don't know. This if you just make it so it doesn't get wet.
Jaws 19 and holographic movie posters.
I've always wanted to be. Does that sound weird? Be inside a shark.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that
does
is
sound that does sound kind of a little bit weird. I mean, we're totally gonna go that route. But,
I didn't want to be in any shark.
yeah,
But that is the
not sexually or
holographic.
eaten.
The holographic movie poster is awesome, and Jaws 19
Oh,
needs
that'd
to
be
be
cool.
made.
Yeah.
Number 6, phone glasses.
We have those.
Google glasses,
Google
right?
Glass.
Glass.
Google
Awesome.
Glass is pretty much about as close as we're gonna get right
Except
now.
those look kind of weird.
Yeah, these look really weird, but they look a lot more 80ish than the Google glasses.
Yeah.
It's like Skype for sunglasses. We're predicting this will be the must-have item of 2015. Number 7, futuristic fashion, talking vests and odd-shaped helmets.
Yeah, they just kind of guessed on what it'd look like. I mean,
Look at the guy's face tattoo. You think that's a tattoo or you think that's a drawing?
Let's see.
probably one of those metallic fake tattoos that we saw
Metallic
earlier.
tattoos saved
Yeah.
over from this year's
From
Halloween.
Halloween,
Just
and
looks
somebody
like
gave
he
it to
left
him
the
for
carnival.
Christmas or something.
I like that mesh shirt that little Biff is wearing, right?
Mm-hmm. That is cool.
No, it's not the face paint or fancy dress. According to Back to the Future, this look is going to be all the rage come January 1st.
Yeah. Well,
Retractable garden centers, the only way to preserve fresh fruit and veggies, and the cool way to get the kids to eat their greens.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if we have something like that.
Pepsi Perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Built-in straws, awesome containers, and delivered to you automatically when you ask for it. Come on, Pepsi, make this happen. What do you think? You like Pepsi?
I love Pepsi.
Really? Better than Coca-Cola?
I mean, I drink
Nope.
Coke because there's no Pepsi around.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drink them both, but I go for Pepsi over Coke. But
Really? I think
don't
Pepsi
mind
tastes like RC. I think tastes a little more watered down than all the colas. I think Pepsi's just a little bit more not watered down than RC, and then I think Coca-Cola's like Coca-Cola makes the real shit, and everybody else just adds a little more water to it as it goes. Like,
I guess I know
down.
Pepsi's sweeter to me.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna go get some Pepsi after this.
Mr. Fusion Home Energy Reactor. Yeah, that's the thing that powered the DeLorean after the plutonium, where he just throws garbage in there. This is a power source fueled by everyday garbage. Turn your leftovers into 1.21 gigawatts of energy.
well, they're actually working on something like that. They've been working on stuff like that. So I mean, it's
Coming,
it's
but
a
maybe
plausible.
not next year.
It's not. I mean, I've heard they got to be pretty big, but yeah, you can totally do that.
Flying cars. According to Emmett Brown, next year we won't need roads, but we're not throwing away the spare tires just yet. I can't wait till we're driving around like Fifth Element. I don't know about you guys.
If it's automated, if humans are driving it, we're screwed. Because man, you look at car accidents now. Now you got freaking flying car accidents. Oh man, nobody's gonna survive.
Flying car accidents.
I'm
All
staying
right.
on land, buddy.
The last one on here, hoverboards. Forget Segways and Razor scooters. You're riding on air now. I wonder if they look like on water. I wonder if they'll work on water. Probably not. The hoverboards don't work on water.
They're actually kind of working on hoverboards already.
They have that one item that the people created, right? Those magnetic.
They're magnets, yeah.
And they put them on different objects.
Yeah, that actually they had a video on it just like 2 weeks ago with
Jimmy
Tony Hawk.
showed me the video on them, and then we
With
had
Tony
a story
Hawk,
on
yeah.
them, right? Where
Yeah.
you got to ride it. You remember that?
That is, yeah.
I wonder if I could take that hoverboard stuff they make and take off all the tires on my car and put those things under it.
Well,
You think that'd work?
no, because the road would have to be,
Magnets?
Yeah, because it's one of those like,
Oh.
well, because they have magnet trains like over in I think Japan. I think they are either
Those
Japan or
bullet
Europe.
trains?
Or yeah, the bullet trains, because those are literally it's the same
Floating?
technology. It's magnets and then it floats, and that's why it doesn't have as much friction.
Let's see what some of the trolls had to say about it, and then we'll let you guys go. Phone glasses, ahem. Google Glass, anyone?
Yeah.
Let's not forget the most important ridiculous movie predicted. The Cubs are winning the World Series. Yup, just came here to see the hoverboards were still here, waiting on those. Marty's still waiting. A lot of dot matrix printers throughout the house. Yeah, remember that? They have those old school printers everywhere in the house. And
Yeah.
like, it's all, you're fired, and it comes out of everywhere. Those are shitty printers, man. Back to the Future 2 lied to us.
Well, it's like if you ever look at remember the movie like Aliens and stuff like that. They had a lot of like they made like 80s technology look futuristic. When you look back at it, you're like, man, our computers are better than those.
Tons better than this. All right, guys. That's all the time we have for you today in this condensed version of Thinking Outside the Pod, episode 42. We're gonna post up pictures and the links to the stuff we're talking about. We'll send Jimmy the links to the stocking stuffers. Do not buy any of that shit for any of your friends, or they will no longer be your friends.
I don't know. Some of them were okay.
That keyring flask, right?
That was definitely
That's probably
cool.
the only legit one.
That's the
Yeah.
only one that I would buy for
The
anybody.
light up shoes, maybe.
The light up shoes?
Yeah.
I want some light up shoes, man.
All right, well, maybe we can.
Yeah, maybe. Depends.
Somebody get Izzy the shoe lights. Get me the keyring flask. Get a keyring
y'all.
flask all around. All around.
Sweet.
All right, guys. So the stocking stuffer stuff and the Back to the
Back to the
Future
Future.
things that we should technically have by next year.
And kind of, yeah.
So we got like 3 weeks to make that happen.
Hey, and it's like, hey, who knows?
Well, the glasses, the hoverboards.
I mean, we've got
the shoes.
we have at least we have the stuff in development. I mean, it's one of those of yeah, we
Might
can
not
kind
be
of do
around
them,
now.
but soonish. I
Soonish.
think.
We
Who
think.
knows?
Anyways, guys, that'll be it for us, for me, and
Fisher.
with this week's episode of Thinking Outside the Pod. We'd like to thank y'all for listening. As always, like the stuff, what's the stuff that Jimmy always says? Oh, yeah. Find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, comment, like, repeat.
Whatever, Instagram or I don't know what all we have. I don't
yeah,
know.
Facebook and Twitter.
Is that
I think
all we
we
got?
have an Instagram, but I don't think we've used that yet. We might have to look into the Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know. They do it. I don't. Everyone knows.
Go to our YouTube channel where you can see all the videos we've done. The Halloween specials, we had this last year. The first one of being Brandon Fisher, which is something we're gonna have to work on for the part 2 now.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe.
We've got our YouTube, of course. Like I said, go to iTunes and Stitcher and download or subscribe to our stuff there. Comment on it. We'll send you prizes and shit if we see something that's cool on there. Anyways, You guys have a good rest of the
Week, I guess. I mean, yeah. Well, I guess this will be.
This will
Technically, this is airing on Monday, so I
This
guess
will be up-
enjoy your week, I guess.
enjoy this next week. If you guys have any other things that you can think of as stocking stuffers or stuff that we hadn't mentioned that you'd like to see happen in 2015, let us know. Until then, rock and roll, guys.
All right, later. Thanks for watching our video, guys.
Before you leave, don't forget to rate and subscribe so you'll be informed for all of our future updates.
Make sure you visit our social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, or visit the website, thinkingoutsidethepod.com. All the links will be in the description below.